Hello everybody, I'm Roadblock. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. We're on the Ninja account and I'm very excited. I have some very good news, some actual gains on the account. Um, First of all, slight spoilers if you haven't already watched the shard pull video. At the time of this recording, it's not even up yet because I had to live stream this morning and didn't have time to upload it. But we did pull some very good void epics. And we had a really good rate. So technically, I pulled 9 on camera, and we had 4 void epics, each one of them being viable candidates for the team for clan boss. And then the 10th one was off camera, and that was just a gear grinder. So but that's not the exciting news I have to share with you. So we've been struggling on one area of the game for a couple of days now, maybe weeks now. Definitely weeks, because I was trying to do this when I thought last weekend was going to be the 2x. I have 5 sacred shards now. Where did that 5th one come from? Well, we completed the dungeon challenge. So this one was clear stage 13 of Fire Knight's Castle. We did that. I did that last night. I did it off camera, and in doing so, I was able to get myself the last reward here was a legendary or a sacred shard. Sorry. I also completed the artifacts one, which gave me a void shard. This one was just like equip people with X number of 5 or 6 star gear sets, and then it went and said X number of 5 or 6 star gear sets that are level 12 or higher. And so I managed to just force fed that. I lost some silver. I went from 8 million down to 5, but it was worth it just to get that done and get that extra void pull while I could. What does this mean? Well, my magic number, my preferred number for summon rushes is about 6 sacreds. I do like to have some ancients to go with that and mysteries, as you know, to fill out any odd numbers that I may need to. You know, if I'm 50 short or something, maybe that's 3 ancients or 50 mysteries, right? And we're very close to that number. There's a good possibility that I might consider going for Thor on the challenge account. Now, I want you guys to let me know in the comments, do you think I could do it? Do you think I should do it? It's a big investment and a huge risk because there's no catch-up mechanic here. If I go all in, if I go for Thor and I miss and fail on one event, I'm done. I can't try to pull a champion to finish it out or anything. I got to be completely on point. So, what is going to determine if I actually do this? One, the calendar. When they release the schedule for the Thor fusion, if it looks way too hard, I'm not going to do it. Like, you know, like I'm going to be able to analyze it ahead of time. 2, if they do the champion chase first, I'm out. And the reason that I'm saying I'm out if they do champion chase first is because one of the ways that you can complete champion chase in a fusion is by fusing the champions that you're supposed to for the fusion. It's hard to put it into words. Let's say we were doing a fusion for Razin, right? And it was fragments down here to get these epics. Well, I could wait until the champion chase and pull 3 of these epics, and that's going to get me points to get closer to the fragments needed to pull the 4th guy. Okay? So, if the champion chases at the start, I can only get points on this account by fusing stuff in here that I can't currently fuse, other than relic keepers. I could probably make 1 relic keeper is what I'd be able to make right now. If I happen to get lucky, and I mean, I think I can farm this guy, so maybe I could make two. Epics are good value when it comes to champion chases, but if it's at the beginning of the event, without, and it's a 2x on sacreds or something, well, that's my those are my resources for the summon rush, which would now be at the end of the event, and I wouldn't have those sacreds to use during the summon rush if I have to pull them at the beginning. So that would really suck, and I kind of think that that's what they're going to do. Normally weekends alternate. One weekend is a summon rush, the next weekend is a champion chase. This past weekend was a champion chase, or sorry, was a summon rush. So this next weekend would theoretically be a champion chase, and that's going to put a lot of us in a really tight spot when it comes to generating points for that, and still being able to do the summon rush at the end of the fusion. So, I want to try, but is it viable? Is it doable? It may not be, and that's depending on the schedule limitations. As far as generating points, it would cost me more energy. I have seen in past fusions my tournament requirements are lower than probably yours. The Dungeon Diver event requirements are probably not much lower. But I have a really big stockpile of gems saved up. I've got 1,430 gems. I'm really happy with that going into a fusion. I'm very low on silver, but to be completely honest, I mean, I actually only have 273 pieces of gear, so maybe I don't have as much that I can sell as I think. But if I was to sell, let's just do... Let's do 4-star or lower. Yeah. Ugh. I don't know that I'm going to actually be able to get the silver requirement. That's going to be tight. I could potentially get some silver from the clan shop. Maybe. Nope, I can't even do that. Only have 140. Ugh. This is going to be... Maybe it's just a no-go. I don't think I have the silver resources right now. I know I'll gain silver as I'm farming, but again, remember that I'm not farming on stage 20. I would be farming on stage 16, stage 13. Now stage 13. Well, I can't even farm this. This would be a nightmare. So, yeah, I think I might not have enough resources to pull it off as far as silver goes. But I am interested in trying. So we'll see what the schedule gives me, and we will consider going from there. To be completely honest, though, with the new epics that we got, being that I got Maneater so early, we're in a really good spot right now. And it may be that Thor is not even something that we need to worry about on this account, and we can just focus on getting a really good clan boss team going, potentially an unkillable team if I can manage to somehow find a Painkeeper. But yeah, very, very happy about what we've got going on. So Thor may not be necessary. If I'm not going to do anything to compromise my account. I will say if they do the champion chase this weekend to start and it's 2x sacreds, I'm going to just say I'm out on the fusion. I'm not even going to try because I want to pull those sacreds during the 2x and see what I get. So no reason to, I just want to capitalize off of a 2x when I can. So, but the main thing I wanted to show you guys was that I completed that challenge. We did stage 13 of Fire Knight. Let's talk about how I did that, by the way, because I've seen a couple of you that are playing along with me that are like, I can't do this. It was not easy. I will say that, but I did finally take out Spirit Host. I put in Tyrell for that defensive aura, and we went with Armiger. And I've got my nukers, but of course, now we have a 6-star Venom Mage. So better stats, better survivability. We're able to get that heal reduction. We got the double hitter A1. uh, poison damage. We also got really lucky on our freezes from Ninja during the waves because the waves were the problem, right? Well, we bringing Tayrell and Venomage and all of these really gave me the capability to beat those waves better. And again, Ninja did get a little lucky on the freeze, but I don't care about luck as long as I beat it and I'm able to get that Sacred Shard before a potential 2x event. Now, where would that sixth Sacred Shard come from? I keep saying 6 is my magic number, 6 is my magic number. Well, we have this little thing called the Nightmare Campaign. I will be honest with you, I still don't know for sure that I'm going to have enough between these two to be able to do it. Because nothing has changed for them in particular, right? Like, they are still in the same gear as the last time I tried this. You can see already not looking super great, not booked. This particular affinity is, I targeted the wrong guy there, is a little frustrating as well. But let's see. We did buy a little bit of time there. I think we might get a big hit here. Because I do have to 3-star everything. It's not just doing it that's the thing. I also have to 3-star it. One good thing is I have Maneater now, who has Unkillable, which could help me with Mortu. I think I might be able to pull this off. I needed that to heal me up more. I might be in trouble now. Oh, that counterattack really bites. Can Ninja do this? Oh, I was so close. All right, yeah, I definitely play with that a little bit, and I think I can pull that off. But, so yeah, I'm gonna go through and try to get this sacred. I think I'm just gonna abandon the dragon and the attempts to get the prism shards. I know the prism shards are probably equivalent to this, but I do think if I manual through here, since I have some time off over the next 2 days, I should be able to kind of force my way up and see if I can pull this off. But now that I have, some really good epics, you know, I could probably bring Maneater and try to use his Unkillable to beat Mortu Macabre, which is usually the biggest challenge point. So, but yeah, I wanted to give you guys an update. I was really, really excited about everything that happened on the account yesterday. So, also, Clan Boss, I think we 2-keyed Brutal today. Oh, I'm just short. So 20.94. I will have to use a third key in Brutal, but I think the time has come to go ahead and pull Spirit Host out of there. Switch over to Tayrell, and then maybe bring somebody better. Maybe... I mean, Loki's not a bad choice with the Perfect Veil and the healing I get from that. And extending enemy debuffs. Yeah, I think I'm gonna build. Plus, I think I'm gonna build Loki, and I also have blessings on Loki. I'm probably gonna start with a Brimstone on Loki for now. I don't think that's what I want to go with him in the future, but for the time being, I think we finally get away from our handy dandy Spirit Host, and we go with Tayrell as the lead for the defensive aura, and then start using Loki who with a blessing and get that extra damage in. I think it's gonna from Brimstone. I think it's really gonna help. Plus the survivability and the turn meter that we're gonna get as well. So we're gonna get 15% turn meter, and we still get increased attack. And Loki's gonna be easier to keep alive than a rare. Ignore this gear. This was what I did for that that challenge, like I said. So, um, so all right. Well, I am going to go ahead and call this a video. I know it was a bit of a shorter video, but I wanted to give you guys that update in particular and talk about what we might be doing for the Thor Fusion as more details on that come out. As far as what is going on the channel tonight, I plan on streaming, but it might not be Raid Shadow Legends. It might be Age of Mythology Retold. This is one of my favorite games of my childhood. I say childhood, I was probably a teenager when it came out, but I love Age of Mythology, and the remaster of it starts in like an hour. So I'm very, very excited to play it. I might play it on stream. You guys may not be interested on it. But you know, some of you have been asking for me to play other games, so that might be the game that I play. Who knows? I'm not promising anything. You'll just have to come watch and see. The other thing I wanted to talk about is tomorrow I'll be doing another account takeover. We did one today. We'll be doing another one tomorrow for another member of my clan that has been asking, and those are always very informative, very, very good to see how other people do. What do they do with their champions? Something I always find when I watch account takeovers is I see somebody say, you know, this champion is really good, right? And you go, wait, I have that champion, but they're in my vault. And all of a sudden, you know, you go build them and you're like, wow, this champion was good all along. Why didn't anybody tell me? And that, you know, so stuff like that, really good. Or you learn techniques for saving silver or saving shards or whatever the case may be. So I recommend coming and hanging out and watching that. I already did a bit of a long of an intro, but I am pushing for memberships this month, coming up with a few different ideas on how to encourage that. But if you've ever considered supporting the channel monetarily, even if you only want to do it for a very short period of time, please consider doing that. This month is what I'm asking for, just a big boost in the memberships to see where that may go. I won't go into that any further, but I will say that I made a deal with chat a couple of weeks ago. I don't think they're in here anymore. I think, because school started. I think they were younger. But I don't like playing Souls-like games. I've never played any of them, but chat wants me to play Elden Ring. If I can get 50 memberships, I'll play Elden Ring, but that's my cutoff. So I don't know where we're at for memberships right now, but we're not at 50, I'll tell you that. So if you want to see me hate myself and be just in... my temper, man. I will end up breaking something if I have to play Elden Ring, I will tell you. So if you want to see that happen, become a member. All right, that's everything I got. Thank you as always for watching. I don't know how accurate this is. I'm being told in chat it's 2x Sacreds and a 10x for Freya on Friday. I'll have to double check that. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.